What goes on, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have a dual commentary with a good friend of mine, M.O.A.B. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
What's going on, guys? M.O.A.B, and I have a wonderful gameplay for you guys, and it's a 61 kill streak with just my gun, and it's pretty aggressive also.
Yeah, this is a pretty good gameplay. When I saw it, you sent it to me, and I was pretty impressed. You're just rushing all over the place. You're in their spawn for a good portion of the game. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about rushing tips and just rushing in general. So first of all, why don't you start off by kind of explaining your strategy throughout this game and what you did.
Alright, definitely. So for the most part of the mission, I like to stick to the middle or B dominance, but I did M.O.A.B in this game with the PP9, and I do get it. And pretty much I stayed to the outside of the map, but once I got my M.O.A.B, I didn't really care if I died or not, so I started rushing around quite a bit, and I was running around in the spawn. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. You want to watch your corners, you want to aim down sights around corners and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. It's a really like fast-paced gameplay. I like how you honestly don't stop for like a second. I don't think you've even taken a break at all in this game. Like, you stop here and there just to reload, but other than that, you're literally constantly changing positions. That's pretty much the way to have success when you're rushing, and you do that really well. So yeah, but another thing I noticed is that in this game, you're basically like looking all over the place. You're always checking your back, your sides. So you must play on a pretty high sensitivity. What sensitivity do you play on?
Yeah, I definitely play on high sensitivity. I usually play on 10, but I lower it down to 7 if I'm trying to go for a M.O.A.B, because you want to get accurate and you want to get your shots on target. And yeah.
Yeah, you're accurate with 7. For me, I stick to the low sensitivities. Like, I'm at 3. And I stay at 3. I understand the point, like, I understand the reasoning behind having a high sensitivity so that you can, like, constantly be checking your back and everything. And especially in Modern Warfare 3, like, with the revenge spawn system where people are always spawning behind you, it's helpful, but I don't know. For me, I just feel like having a lower sensitivity around 3 is just worth it in order to keep my shot on point. And I feel like it's a little bit better than being able to like turn on somebody every once in a while. But
yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from, but like with the high sensitivity, once you get used to it, you seriously can't go back down to 2 or 3, whatever you play on. But I just have so much success with 7, so I just don't go off it. But I just love the feeling of turning on people when they like put 5 bullets into you, just turn on them and just make them feel bad.
Get shitted on, kid.
Exactly.
And you get to hear them scream, "Ah, no!"
Exactly. It's the best feeling.
That's the best thing to add in the game.
Yeah, I love that. It's hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, so you get one M.O.A.B in this game. I think it's coming up within a few minutes. And then, I don't know, for some reason, I was expecting you to get a second M.O.A.B, but we talked about this a little bit earlier, and you can't, the M.O.A.B streak doesn't reset, apparently, unless you die. So I find that's fucking stupid. Like, if someone works for that big of a kill streak, if they get a 50 kill streak, even though you get higher than that, like if they get a 50 kill streak on their own, I think they deserve 2 M.O.A.Bs. Like, fuck it, give it to them. I don't know why they let you reset the kill streaks for like assault and specialist after you get the highest one, but then the M.O.A.B, they didn't. I don't know.
But I once I got the M.O.A.B, I just wanted to die, to tell you the truth. I just want to beat my 31 kill streak, and if I died, I died. And once I was going on like a 50 kill streak, I'm like, shit, dude, I'm on a high kill streak right now. And I wasn't gonna die and kill myself to try to get 2 M.O.A.Bs in one game, because I've been going for that. But you know what? I want to keep this kill streak going. It's a good gameplay, and yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, after they get the M.O.A.B, they just go rando. What the fuck? They go Rambo and just purposely try to die because, they got the M.O.A.B, they don't give a fuck. But me, after I get the M.O.A.B, I die even when I'm not trying to die. So it's literally like every time I'll call in the M.O.A.B and right away, like while the countdown's still going, I'll die. I don't know what it is. It's my bad luck. Maybe like my mindset changes. But yeah, there's your first M.O.A.B, and I think you do deserve a second, but you don't get it. But the streak's not over here. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna say, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he was running around Killhorn. He wasn't playing the objective." Like, but honestly, I talk about this a lot. There's different ways to play the objective, and basically in this game, you were keeping the enemies away from the flag, so your team was able to capture them much easier than if you weren't doing that. So that's just for all you people who are gonna say that in advance. And I know there are people who are still gonna say that, but look, then you finally.
I definitely think I did a good job with, like, you know, protecting the flags. I didn't even need to cap any flags. Like, I'm not gonna go for a triple cap. There's no point to that. But I think I did a good job.
Yeah, exactly. I think that another good thing you did is basically instead of just holding 2 flags and just like setting it in stone and like just only going for those 2 flags over and over, which is what some people do, you just let the spawns flip and then you just spawn trap on the other side of the map, and that's pretty much the way to go about it. I know, like, on this map in particular, the C and B holding those 2 flags and spawn trapping them at A, that's pretty much the dominant spawn trap, but sometimes it is better to just let them have the flag and just spawn trap them at the other flag like you're doing here.
I don't use assault rifles too often because if you're spawn trapping A, you really need an assault rifle, and because it's you know, looking down on the people. But at C, you can easily control the airways in B, and I just love C better because I'm always in their face, I'm always in their spawn. So I don't know, I like C better than A, but that's just, you know, that's just me.
Yeah, I can see your point. I do use assault rifles a lot, so I guess that's part of the reason why I like the A spawn trap a little bit better. But I can see your point as well, where SMG is pretty dominant over at C, where there's a lot of close quarter battles. But yeah, so you're doing a really good job of rushing this game. What class, is there any class in particular that you really like for rushing?
I just throw on the SMG and just go for it, you know. Yeah, I really don't. I just put specials on. If I get my specials bonus, you know, I'm like, alright, that's awesome, and keep going for the M.O.A.B. But this is like the second game I was going for the PP9 M.O.A.B because I'm doing a series on my channel, get M.O.A.B every game, and I finally got it. And I was just, the game before this, I died on like itself.
Yeah, that sucks. I, like, literally most of my deaths when I'm on a high kill streak are from Dead Man's Hand. It's just like I'm attracted to Dead Man's Hand. They love, yeah, they love to kill me. I think they do it on purpose too. They're like, hey, it's Sawcasm, I'm gonna go kill him with Dead Man's Hand. But yeah, so are there any perks in particular you like for rushing?
Well, you know, with submachine guns, you only have like 3 clips. So I usually put scavenger on for my 3rd, and I always put assassin on my 1st. I know people get bitch at me for assassin, but I love assassin. You just rush around the spawn without being seen, and just I don't know, overall a really great perk.
Yeah, it's extremely powerful. So I use it a lot, and a lot of the majority, I would say, of the people in this game do have a couple classes with it at least. I always try to keep at least 1 class with it at all times, just in case you're getting raped by the other team. They're just throwing up like kill streaks and everything. Yeah, so it is really effective. I understand the point where some people say it's kind of cheap, but at the same time, yeah, I feel like it's kind of a necessity to have on at least one of your classes.
When I use the portable radar when I go for the M.O.A.Bs, and it's so annoying when you put the portable radar on, you think your back's covered, but then assassin just comes out of nowhere and bites you in the ass.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. And like stuff like that, like the portable radar, the UAV, like you're saying, it can give you like a false sense of security. You think you're safe, but you're really not. So I don't know. Sometimes you have to be careful. A lot of people just throw one down and they pretty much feel like 100% safe. They think that they're invincible from that side, but really it's not the case.
Especially in this game, because I know a lot of people use Ghost in what is that, Black Ops, but I don't know, Assassin bites me in the ass a lot more often than Ghost in Black Ops.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, the game's wrapping up here. So thanks to M.O.A.B for doing this dual con with me. His link will be in the description. And any final words?
Not much. Just check out my channel. I have around 100 subscribers, and I'm doing a new series on my channel. So if you enjoy M.O.A.Bs, go check that out. And yeah.
All right, thanks, man. Good gameplay. Later.
All right, thank you. Later.